Hey everybody, look what I have here. A project that I have been wanting to show off, wanted to finish first, but wanting to show off. Is it a designated marksmanship rifle? Is it a light machine gun? I don't know, you decide. It is the ARPK. AR platform, RPK inspiration, 7.62 by 39. Gibbs side charging upper, KS-47 Gen 2 Palmetto State Armory lower, custom barrel, Magpul, stag arms, Magpul. I just went with Magpul on this one. I'm never really a fan of Magpul, but this really it brought the room together, man. I'm just saying it brings the room together. Uh, so let's start at the front. We'll work our way back. I'll explain what I did, why I did it, and what I expect out of it. This is an old A2 but in a 308. It was actually on a 7.62 by 39 rifle that I had that I took off and I replaced it with a compensator. A2 flash hider. We have a Stag Arms gas block. Why did I use the gas block? Well, I put an adjustable gas block here, but I used another gas block here because I wanted an RPK sight, a tall post sight, and I was thinking about using an A2 gas block. I couldn't find one that I really liked. There's a couple different versions of it. I know there's pinned gas blocks that had pick rails on there, and I was going back and forth, but I ended up using this. These flip up mag bus or M bus sights might not make the cut. We'll just have to see how I feel about that when I go out shooting it. Seeing this as a 750 ID gas block, I was trying to get a 125 so I could bore it out and have it slip, because this is a, what is that, 713, 715 OD. I ended up using these feeler gauges, and they come in packs of, I don't know, whatever, I don't know how many it is there, but I ended up using these feeler gauges and shimming it and then clamping it down. It originally had this strap in this hole, and I'm not going to use it because I wouldn't want it moving around if it got under pressure, or if it could move around, but it shouldn't because it feels pretty tight. But that's what I ended up using, Stag Arms, for that. The barrel is a 24-inch custom cut 7.62 by 39. It's an H-bar, so it's a heavy barrel. I wanted a heavy barrel specifically for this. I have a Colt AR-15A2. It's technically a ban-era Colt H-bar, and I really like that, and I always like that barrel. It was always accurate, and I figured for 7.62 by 39, with this length, the caliber, it's got a 1 in 10 twist, like all the AKs do. I'm not sure how that's going to be for accuracy, but it'll be fun nonetheless. This is just bottom of the barrel adjustable gas block. It is not a low profile gas block, and I will get into what problems that caused, which it wasn't much of a problem. This is Magpul rifle length heat shield barrel shroud. It fits into the delta ring, and obviously you have your triangle fitment here. Now that's where I had the problem. This was too tall for this, so I ended up having to use a round file, and I filed it up, and it works pretty good. Looks pretty good. Slid in there, and it didn't go too high, so it does work quite well. Moving back, I'm probably going to put an optic on here, but just M-bus sets right now for this. This is a Gibb Arms upper, $250 off their website. It's like New Frontier Armory with their side charger, but it is specifically for the KS-47 lower. So it has over insertion. I can take it out, I guess. It has over insertion tabs in it, and that would be that little guy right there, right down there, and that'll stop your mag from wobbling around, which I have found on other side chargers that I did a conversion for AKs or AK mags, that it ends up happening. KS47G2 lower, nothing special. Palmetto State Armory. I could have probably gone with a CMMG Mutant, but I had this, so I used it. Back here is, I wanted to do a different stock, and it was the Magpul. Off the top of my head, I probably should have prepared better. It was too expensive. It was like $250 for that stock, and it was more of a precision stock where it had adjustable cheek rests and all that. I wanted the clubfoot look because RPKs usually have clubfoot stocks on them, and this was close enough. This was like $60. I thought it worked fairly well. I had to get a different gas tube, a rifle length gas tube with well, it connects by a screw on a buttstock. Let me flip it over. Look at the other side. So this works with the KS47 bolt and bolt carrier assembly. Everything's pretty much drop-in. This was just an assembly project. The only real modification I had to do was for the gas tube and the front and the gas block, and really shimming this front sight post. And that was it. That's pretty much it. This sucker is huge. I mean, this sucker is huge. It is like 47, 42, 43 and a quarter, 40 something. 43 and a quarter inches long. That's a big damn rifle, let me tell you. But it is very cool. I'm super excited to check it out. Taking it out to the range, seeing how it does in the distance, and then just, you know, mag jumping with it, really. So, there you have it. The ARPK. If you want this barrel, contact me, because I had to get it custom made. So now that I have it, kind of like the specifications, I had to spec it out, I had to send it out, and get it custom made here. And if you want something similar to this, you can probably get it in pretty much any caliber, but this one was specifically built for 7.62 by 39. So if you are interested, you know, plug in the business a little bit here, give me a holler. We'll figure something out. I think this barrel costs, I want to say in the $300 range, $330, $350 with shipping. But if I put in an order for quite a few of them, I could probably get them cheaper. So that's about it. Any questions, comments, grapes, bitches, complaints? Leave them in the comments below. Appreciate you.